Y'all, I'm still under the weather, but I'm here and don't get too close to your screen. I might infect you. Oh, it's one of those days. Hey, we got a big show ahead though. Throwback Thursday, and we're throwing ahead Thursday, getting you ready for the weekend. And there's some really important events coming up. We're going to talk USO, Two Rivers Ford, and Kroger, and stuff in the truck. And we're going to be doing that right after we talk about the Predators.
Hockey in Music City just hits different. It's one big honky-tonk party. It's the sea of gold in the crowd, the goals, the saves, the celebrations. It's an experience like no other. Experience Predators hockey all season long. Visit NashvillePredators.com/season tickets and join the Loyal Legion today. That's NashvillePredators.com/tickets, and we'll see you at Bridgestone Arena.
We will see you at Bridgestone Arena. We've got a new movie coming out, My Big Fat Greek Wedding. Remember that movie? That's a throwback, but they've got a new version. It's number 3 in the sequel, and we're going to hear about that a little bit later in the show. But right now, we're going to talk USO. USO is still going strong. Many of us think about the USO and Bob Hope and entertaining the troops. Well, there's some really cool things going on right here at home with Clarksville and Nashville and Ann Jarvis. How are you? Live from Fort Campbell. How are you?
That's right. I'm doing wonderful. Thank you.
Well, you know, the USO is one of those kind of organizations that we don't realize sometimes that they're still out there going strong.
That's right. 82 years, 1941. February 4th, 1941, FDR put together 6 organizations and put them together and said, hey, we need to serve our service members overseas. And so those 6 organizations band together, and we've been together ever since. Those are so a little trivia fact for you, the 6 stars on our USO logo. I don't know if you can see my shirt. Those 6 stars are representative of the 6 original organizations.
Wow.
Yeah.
How cool is that? And so what are some of the things that the USO does?
Sure. So like you said, a lot of people know us as Bob Hope. So entertainment. We do a lot of entertainment tours all across the globe. But we have more locally here. We've got what we know as kind of like recreation centers. So here at Fort Campbell, we're actually the 2nd largest USO in the world.
I didn't know that.
Just under 25,000 square feet. Fort Hood beats us out. And I always like to tell people, if you want to build us a 200 square foot patio, we'll be the biggest one. But think recreation, so morale boosting. We've got game rooms, we've got a wellness gym, we have snacks they can service members can come and get, as well as their families. Here we even have a music room and a quiet room. We've got computer labs and laptops they can use. So we have about 400 soldiers come through our door every single day to use the facility.
Crazy.
I know, we're pretty busy here.
There's a very cool event that you're going to be stuffing a truck. Two Rivers Ford, Kroger are joining you for a really cool thing. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so our USO Nashville Airport Center, we like to also keep that stuffed with snacks, our closet filled as well, so that when service members are traveling through, they can come and grab a snack. So we've been partnering with Kroger for multiple years, and we're excited. This is the first year that Two River Ford is going to be partnering up with us also. They're going to be out there with a new vehicle. I think it's a Bronco, is what I was told. So I'm fingers crossed, because those are really fun, and I want to see the inside of one of those. And basically June 3rd from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the Kroger at Mount Juliet, Providence, we will have USO volunteers out there, as well as Two River Ford, and Kroger will have some of their veterans resource group volunteers out there as well. And we're just asking for donations. We'll have a list that people can go off of, so they're kind of getting around the same type of donation. And we're just hoping to stuff hopefully our USO truck and the Bronco. So we need everyone to come out and help donate.
I love that. fortcampbell.uso.org to get information, or you can just go to Facebook, USO Nashville, at USO Nashville. You've got events going on all the time. I was so blown away by all the things that you have going, and I'm going, well, the truck event's not on there yet. And I go, it's just that crazy that you've got that many events. And it's like, okay, we got an event coming up right away. What's coming up this weekend?
Well, actually, so month of May is Military Appreciation Month. So today we actually have a story time for military kids, and it's going to be all based off of it's army around here. So it's a book about Buddy, the soldier bear, and we're going to be reading to kids about, military books and getting in touch with connecting that memory, that military memory to the kids so that they have a positive time, as their parents' career goes through. We're also going to be starting first week of June, our Warrior Summer experience. So that is really fun too, where we're kind of getting everybody off the base into the community to see all the really fun things that we've got going on. So we've got some opportunities in Nashville and Clarksville, all the way up into Kentucky at Madisonville and over to Bowling Green. So, we're really trying to make sure our service members here, not only at Fort Campbell, but also we have a lot of Guard in Tennessee too, as well as Kentucky. So Guard families, Reserve families, they're all welcome to come to any USO activity. And we've got a lot going on this summer.
Well, I appreciate your time today. Stuff in the Truck. That's going to be CMA Music Fest week too. So there are going to be a lot of artists that are in town that week and a lot of people. So if you got any of your USO artists in town to say, hey, look, come by the Stuff the Truck event.
There you go. Take some entertainment out there.
Yes, absolutely. Well, I appreciate all you do. God bless you for taking care of our servicemen. Go on and see what's on the wish list and let's fill this truck up. Let's fill it up. Thank you, Ann. I appreciate you so much. You take care. All right. Bye-bye.
Dragonosaurus was a large meat-eating dinosaur, even bigger than T-Rex. Scientists estimate that it weighed 15 tons. That's as much as 2 to 3 T-Rex, 5 rhinos, 7 giraffes, 150 Komodo dragons, and 15,000 guinea pigs. When you come here to Dino Truck at the Nashville Zoo, make sure not to only visit the Dragonosaurus, but also my second favorite dinosaur, the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Come check out Dino Truck at the Nashville Zoo. It's going to be dynamite.
Sexual harassment and sexual assault remain persistent, corrosive problems across the military and throughout our country. 8.4% of active duty women and 1.5% of active duty men who participated in the 2021 Workplace and Gender Relations Survey of the military indicated experiencing unwanted sexual contact just within the previous year. Based on these rates, the Department of Defense estimates that over 35,800 active duty service members experienced some form of unwanted sexual contact in the year prior to being surveyed. An estimated 29% of active duty women experienced an incident of sexual harassment in 2021. It's an increase from the 24% estimate from the 2018 report. Individuals who experience sexual assault often do not report an incident because they want to forget about it and move on. They don't want more people to know about it. They think they might get in trouble for something they did, or that they even might be labeled as a troublemaker themselves. If you have experienced any type of sexual assault or sexual misconduct, you are encouraged to report these actions to your chain of command or to the local law enforcement. It is our duty as a community to stand up against sexual assault and harassment together and let victims know we stand with them and support them as they seek justice and resources for recovery. Thank you.
Every 68 seconds, an American is sexually assaulted. On this day, we wear denim, particularly blue jeans, with a purpose to support survivors and educate people about sexual assault.
Denim Day is all about spreading awareness around sexual violence issues, supporting survivors, and educating ourselves and others. How did Denim Day begin?
In Italy, an 18-year-old girl was picked up by her married 45-year-old driving instructor for her very first driving lesson. He took her to an isolated road, pulled her out of the car, wrestled her out of one leg of her jeans, and forcefully raped her.
Threatened with death if she told anyone, her attacker made her drive the car home. Later that night, she told her parents and they helped her and supported her in pressing charges. The instructor was arrested and prosecuted, convicted of rape, and sentenced to jail.
He appealed the sentence, and the case made it all the way up to the Italian Supreme Court. Within days, the case against the driving instructor was overturned, dismissed, and he was a free man.
A statement from the chief judge claimed that because the victim wore very, very tight jeans, she had to have helped her attacker remove them. And by removing the jeans, it was no longer rape, but consensual sex. Enraged by the verdict, women in the Italian parliament began a protest by wearing jeans to work the next day. This call to action motivated and emboldened the California Senate and Assembly to do the same. The first Denim Day in the U.S. was in April of 1999 and has continued to be the last Wednesday in April every year since.
Sexual assault is defined as sexual activity that occurs when consent is not obtained or freely given. It is a serious public health issue in the United States with long-term consequences for health, opportunity, and well-being.
Sexual assault affects people of all genders, sexual orientation, and ages from any community. It can be experienced or perpetuated by anyone.
Sexual assault can come from someone the survivor knows, such as a friend, current or former romantic partner, a coworker, neighbor, or even a family member.
Sexual harassment can occur in person, online, or through technology, such as posting or sharing sexual pictures of another person without their consent, also known as non-consensual sexting, and can open the door for a potential assault if not reported.
Regardless of who we are or our roles in life, each of us deserves to be treated with dignity and respect. Please know that the leaders and supervisors of the Nashville District expect professional behavior in the workplace, and that we should act accordingly, treating one another with the courtesies we expect from others. This includes personal boundaries and requires listening and understanding that no means no. Have the courage to step up and say something when you see unwanted actions of a sexual nature or hear inappropriate comments in the workplace or elsewhere. Be protective and supportive of others and be counted on to promote a working environment where people can achieve without fear of devious behavior, sexual harassment, or sexual assault.
You know, I've heard about Denim Day over and over again, and I never knew what it was. And I thought I would share that and the importance of it and the importance of speaking out, not just for ourselves and if it happens to one of us, but speaking out so it won't happen to someone else. The Nashville Sounds have such a fun weekend. When they get together and they do it up, they do it right. Here's a recap of last week, Mother's Day at the Nashville Sounds. I want to shout out to Patrick. One of my spirit sons took me to the Nashville Sounds for Mother's Day one year. It was so much fun. Speaking of fun, having recapturing part of your backyard and turning it into a sunroom that matches your house allows you to enjoy summer and winter all year long. And your house, just totally a great place to be. No bugs, and no heat. You got to have that. The sun gets too hot. Guess what? They can fix it at Mid-South Exteriors. Just see what they can do.
Hi, I'm Brenda Fielder. At Mid-South Exteriors, our custom sunrooms bring the sunshine in without all the heat and the bugs. And they keep you warm all winter while you enjoy the outdoors all year round. They add real value because we build them like your house to match your house. Or let us save you energy by replacing your windows and old siding. And because we have no retail overhead, we come to you and sell direct to you for less. Call us at 833-8003 or visit us at MidSouthExteriors.com.
Mid-South Exteriors. Let's take a look at and see who is with us today. Oh, I love it. Mona getting everybody in there. Two Rivers Ford, Nashville Sounds, Nashville Predators. I just love it. It's USO Nashville. That is the group where we are talking about the USO right here at home. Corinne, you know what, Corinne, I would love to say I'm feeling better. I'm here. That's what I'll give you. Good morning, Angie. Good morning. I'm still pitiful. I'm just pitiful. Just pitiful. Leslie, good to have you. Good to have you. All right. Let's see who else is here. Elizabeth. Y'all, I had plans on Friday night to go to see Jessica Fisher, and I'm not going to be able to go see it. But Elizabeth, I'm glad you're going. I know that you and we got some of our Irish group is going to go see her live. It's her first big listening show and listening deal that she's going to be doing on Friday night. I'll have that information for you for tomorrow. John Blackwell. Oh my gosh. You volunteer for the USO. Thank you for doing that. That's fantastic. You guys are the best people ever. Just the very best. Thank you, Corinne. I appreciate that. Elizabeth, thank you. You may feel lousy, but you're looking fantastic. Well, I'm going to tell you, I love you for saying that. You might be a little bit biased. You just might be a little bit biased. It's time for our Daily Giggle, brought to us by 50 Forward. They bring us our Daily Giggle, and this is a funny movie that we're going to see. But before that, 50 Forward wants us to be part of the Join All of Us campaign. It is a kind of it's like we all put in our health information. It's anonymous. It's anonymous, so you don't have to worry about somebody knowing your stuff, but it's so that they can really see and make sure that the medicines are out there, the right ones, treatments are out there for the right ones. And it really is going to help in the long run. joinallofus.org/50forward. Here's why you join.
Sharing your health story matters.
I lost my sister to cervical cancer. When I'm teaching about women's cancers, I'm thinking about her, and I'm doing this for her.
Joining the All of Us research program means contributing to research that may help people of different backgrounds.
This research process will only become better if we have more diverse communities involved. We need to be represented. We need to be part of this medical breakthrough.
Take part in the largest health database of its kind.
Get involved with all of us, because any medical breakthrough that we'll see has to have your input. It has to have part of you in it.
Share your health stories today and help guide the discoveries of tomorrow. Learn more at joinallofus.org.
Well, our Daily Giggle today is actually the trailer for a brand new movie. It is My Big Fat Greek Wedding, number 3, with some of my very favorite people in it.
A lot has happened since my big fat Greek wedding.
Like I never left.
My father passed away, and his last wish was for us to visit his childhood village and reconnect with our roots. So, we're having a reunion. We're going to Greece.
Oh, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And by we, I mean the whole family.
Who wants souvlaki?
Paging souvlaki. Anybody by the name of souvlaki on this flight?
Aristotle, what?
I didn't know you were going to be here.
What are you doing here? They had an amazing date. She ghosted him.
You are the
for the Carlos family. We are related through your papa's papa, who was married to my great Yaya's sister-in-law.
I want Bula. I will be your favorite.
I promised my dad I would find his best friends.
I know them.
Do they still live here?
No.
How do we find them?
They will come for the reunion.
Did they tell you they're coming?
No. There's no other bedrooms.
Family sleepover.
This is one reunion we'll never forget. Do you know these men?
No. I am surprised, but I am not surprised because I'm never surprised. You lost me.
We dreamt about Aristotle last night.
How did you know?
Greek voodoo.
Bam!
I remember your story.
I really need to find my dad's friends.
Angela and I are on it. Okay, bye. Let's do it!
I'm calling it. You got us back to Greece. You're the head of the family now.
I can't really day drink like this.
Don't worry, a lady is never drunk. Pick the one we have for dinner.
Oh, thank you. I'm a vegetarian.
No.
We got these families.
Doesn't that look good? My Big Fat Greek Wedding. That's our daily giggle for today. It is a funny, funny, funny movie, and I cannot wait to see it. I loved all of the Big Fat Greek Weddings. And I tell you, if you want to find out what's going on in Nashville, we got our girl right here, the Hitz List. Tracy Hitz is with us. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm under the weather. I feel awful, but I'm here. And you know what? We're just doing our thing. Hey, CJ Field did a great job on our Taste of Nashville show. We're going to be airing that Memorial Day weekend. So I cannot wait for you to see it.
I'm awesome. I heard that song. It is amazing.
Didn't he do a great job, y'all? He knocked it out of the ballpark. Well, tell me, speaking of ballparks, what else is going on other than the Nashville Sounds this weekend?
Yes, the Sounds are definitely home. That's always a fun one. Again, you can buy some general admission and head to the bandbox. That's what I do. Always a good time. But you've got Danielle Bradbury tonight at the Basement East. I love her. She was at the Women's Final Four with us back in the day, so I always love to see her. Then you've got an evening with Shelby Lynn, Mandy Barnett, and it's a tribute to Burt Bacharach.
Oh my gosh. What a great show that's going to be. Is that with Emily West as well?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. It's the three of them. Oh my gosh, dueling voices.
Yeah,
Incredible.
It's going to be awesome. Yep, and that's at 3rd and Lindsley, which again, that's one of my favorite places.
Yes.
And then I've been hearing a lot about this Here You Come Again, how Dolly Parton saved my life in 12 Easy Steps, which is a musical at the Franklin Theater. So that started yesterday and it goes through May 28th. So I've heard some great things. Actually met the woman that stars in it, and she's very lovely. Yeah, very lovely.
That sounds really good.
Tomorrow, again, I love a good flashback. So Crowded House is going to be at the Ryman.
Oh my goodness.
I also think that's fun. I'm going to Billy Joel and Stevie Nicks tomorrow night at Nissan Stadium. That's a big one, obviously.
Billy Joel is probably one of the best live shows I've ever seen in my life.
Oh,
I mean, I saw him at MTSU and he had a circular stage with pianos all around it. So it wasn't exactly in the round, but sort of in the round. It was, and kind of like how Garth does his now, he runs around. Billy Joel did it first like that. And he had just pianos everywhere because he wanted to be able to be right up front for everybody. So there were front row seats all around the theater. So
that's smart. I love it. I love it when they think of the fans. That's perfect. So I'll let you know how that goes. And obviously Stevie Nicks, everyone was like, is Stevie opening for Billy or is Billy opening for Stevie? So I thought that was kind of funny.
That is funny. I don't know who would be the right one to open on that show.
Yeah, that's when you're going to a good show. And then also a little throwback. I don't know if you've been following, but at the City Winery, Tommy Howell has been doing like Cobra Kai and all these different people, but he's got Charlie Sheen tomorrow at the City Winery.
He's doing a behind the scenes kind of deal. He's like doing stories and songs, and he's got a residency at City Winery. I'm trying to get him on to do the Taste of Nashville show because I just want to meet him. I just think he's a fantastic actor, but he's a fun singer too.
Yeah, and he's doing good stuff by kind of teaming back up and talking about the old times. And I said, Charlie, I've seen a lot of them pop up, but Charlie Sheen is tomorrow. So that one caught my interest. And also tomorrow, a friend of yours and mine, live music with Damian Horn at the W tomorrow night at 7 o'clock at the W. Yeah.
Don't miss him. He's so good. So
he's
good.
awesome. Then you've got the Jackalope is celebrating their 12th birthday. That's a female-owned brewery, and so I always love to support Jackalope. Even though I don't really drink beer, but they're doing a silent disco, so that's over at their ranch location over in West Wedgwood, Houston.
What's a silent disco?
So you put on headphones. Everybody puts on their own headphones, and you have different channels, and you just kind of dance out to whatever. And you can tell, like, I'll have my headphones will have like a blue light, and yours will have a blue light, so you'll know that you and I are both dancing to like NSYNC. And someone else you'll know is dancing to something else. So it's just super fun. Yeah.
What is that? Oh my gosh, it does sound fun.
Yeah, silent disco is awesome. So that's Jackalope Brewery and is doing that on Saturday from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. And then the Musicians Corner series has started. So that's over in Centennial Park on Saturday. That's 12 to 6 p.m. You've got Nikki Lane, Roanoke, who I just saw the other day. They were awesome. So that's, again, out in the park listening to music is one of my favorite things. So before
and free, let's remember it's free. Yeah,
exactly. And if you need to like pop around at another park, the Nashville Rosé Festival is Saturday over in East Nashville, and it has just grown so much. I remember we went a few years ago, and it was just it was a little bit, and now it's ginormous. So you can head over there and listen to music as well, but mostly it's rosé. And then, but while you're in East Nashville, if you want to go to the Cornelia Fort Pickin Party, those are also starting on Saturday, and Lainey Jones is headlining that one, and she's really talented, but she's just a cool soul. So that's Saturday night as well. So a lot of Saturday music in the parks going on. Another flashback for you, though, you've got Sophie B. Hawkins. She's going to be at 3rd and Lindsley. And then John Anderson's going to be at the Ryman on Sunday. So that's another great one.
He's my guy. Go see John Anderson. Got a brand new tribute album that's out too.
Yep. And then the final thing I'll give you is the Opry is doing their Opry Salutes the Troops on Tuesday in anticipation for the Memorial Holiday. So that's got just a lot of great people, but the Oak Ridge Boys, Low Cash, War and Treaty, Rhonda Vincent. So
what a great show.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. Again, you can never go wrong with the Opry. CJ and I actually went to see Ashley McBride on Tuesday, but he's friends with Danny Flowers, and she made her debut with Sister Sadie. So it was a cool event. So always the Opry, always go to that.
Yeah, Opry.com to get your tickets there. Hey, thank you, Tracy. I appreciate you so much. You have a great weekend. Thank you for all your hard work.
Yeah, thank you. Hope you feel better.
Thank you. The hitslist.com, you can do that. And if you're an artist trying to get your brand on, go to Hitz and Branding, spelled with a Z, hitsandbranding.com. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. Well, that's our show today. I'm just going right over the finish line. God bless you. Be safe, be kind, and remember, you are loved. And be grateful that I'm on the screen and not close to you. I'm just saying. Bye.
We are home. We are family. We are things to do and places to see. Mom and pops, local grown, small business Saturdays. We are Main Street, Main Street, Main Street. We are your